Yeah,
I'm just guessing.
I think you're right. I think you're right on that one.
Just throwing something out there.
So next year I have to take Spanish 1 and 2.
Oh
Well, Spanish
really?
1. Yeah, I got to take Spanish 1. It's either that or French, and I'm not taking French. Fuck French.
Si, senor.
God, no.
No hablo español, senor.
Not doing French. Sorry.
Ja, ich sprach ein kleines Französisch.
Oh, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
God bless you. I don't know.
Ich sprach ein kleines Deutsch.
Kleines Deutsch? Sehr gut. Ausgezeichnet.
You can take penicillin for that. I don't know.
What? Penicillin for being German?
My goite fight the doing my Jägermeister French sauerkraut is acting up.
I don't really trust any language. I don't trust any language that calls like an ambulance a Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen.
Yeah, that just sounds like an instrument of death.
Yeah, they call a doctor is an artist. It's like an artist. Du bist ein Arzt. Arztin, actually, because it's the female version. The feminine version of it.
Yeah. It's my least favorite thing about other languages is like that there are gendered connotations for inanimate objects.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like there's like okay, so D is the female.
Yeah.
I don't know the thing
version.
on.
So D is, and then der is the masculine version, and then there's also the neutral version, which is das. You know, like das sandwich or das Essen. You know.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk music. So I believe my father has something that he would like us all to note.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Hear ye, hear ye. As decreed by Richard, he has resigned himself to 5 minutes of silence at the beginning of this show in order to compensate for the fact that he chose YMCA before the following songs. Master of Puppets by Metallica. Anything by Frank Turner. The entire Recipe for Hate album by Bad Religion. He chose YMCA before everything that was previously listed. He deeply regrets it, and he will not in any way, shape, or form defend YMCA during this broadcast. Thank you. I should probably set a timer.
That's the PSA. Public service announcement has been made.
I've been keeping a timer for 81 hours.
If we can
81 hours.
If we can break the
You
seal.
get your dad to stop talking for 81 hours. You are a genius.
But
You
out
see
of
that? That's not 5 minutes.
now, Nate, you were just at a dance.
Yeah.
Of all the songs that are nominated, what one was played, or any of them out of these five? What about last week? Out of the 10 songs that have been nominated, what song, or if any, have got played at the dance tonight?
Goddamn YMCA. It was the first song he played. I took a video of it, and I was not happy.
Maybe Rich is onto something here. I don't know.
No, he's not.
I don't know.
No, just because it gets played doesn't mean it's good.
Even for a 17-year-old, it's still relevant. It's crazy.
Okay, but YMCA
It's
not
the reason
a song
YMCA is relevant is because it's a stupid goddamn song that they can just be, just
everybody knows the.
off to.
Everybody
It's
does
like
that.
nobody takes that goddamn song seriously.
No,
Come on.
And for
It's like,
a song,
it's time to goof off on the dance floor. That's pretty much what it is.
and like you have to, for a song to be the greatest song of all time, you really have to
It has
be
to be
able to like.
respected.
Yeah, you have to want to search it out, right? YMCA just happens and you do the dance, right?
Yeah.
You don't, nobody gets home, goes, I'm going to, kick up my feet, I'm going to pour a glass of wine, and I'm going to put on YMCA by the Village People. That's not something people do.
Nate, that is the perfect perfect reason why that song should not be the number one. Because there's nobody I know, there's not a person I know that would go home. I'm going to go home and I am going to put YMCA on. That just doesn't freaking happen. I get it. Yes, Nate, you are a goddamn genius. Thank you.
Thank you. So
you are officially smarter than your father.
I think that happened the moment YMCA came out of his mouth.
Well, maybe it actually happened the moment you were born.
But okay, so now let's go through our nominations for the week. As we've established, Rich has voided his nomination for this week by selecting YMCA by the Village People. I selected Float by Flogging Molly. Rod?
I chose. What did I choose? One by U2. That's right. I got so many bangers. I got so many hits coming.
One U2.
One by U2.
One U2.
One U2. U2 one. U2 one.
U2 one.
That's why it's great. I didn't realize.
Great. U2 one.
You gotta bounce to somebody else.
Dead Man.
I picked Give Me the Sweet and Lowdown by Social D. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. I love that song. Love it.
And then I took Rubber Band Man from the Spinners.
Oldie but a goodie, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little funky. Yep.
So.
Show me that tape on.
Oh no, he's still got a minute.
It's gonna let loose in a minute then.
I don't know. Part of my official decree said that he would not defend YMCA at any point during this broadcast.
He cannot defend it. He said he cannot defend it. He can't do it.
When you peel it off, go.
Just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I feel like we're just waiting for the tape to come off at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Before he pulls the tape off, we're gonna guess YMCA's probably out.
No, this is a 4-song race.
Okay.
4-song race. Okay.
You
so
should
if it's a tie. So if it's a tie, Rich can't vote for his own because none of us can vote for his. I don't. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, he can
10,
vote, right?
9.
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
7. 6. 5.
Pull some hairs off that.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Waxing. Wax on. Wax off.
I'm half quiet.
You're
half quiet.
I only have half as much to say.
This is a big show today, I think. This is good. This is hard. This is a tough one for me.
This is itchy.
Yeah.
I would like to argue that Float is, in terms of meaning within layers, is the best song we've ever had on this show. Because in essence, the song is about the duality of life and growing older. And if you listen to it really closely, everything is added in pairs. The singer and the guitarist are added together, and they're very much in contrast to each other, in the sense that the singer is this much lower, kind of like just drink, that's all you can, whereas the guitar is a little more driving, it's a little more forward. Then the biggest thing to me is you introduce the violin and the banjo at the same time, and they're like polar opposites, right? The violin it's beautiful, it's legato, it's somber, whereas the banjo, it's upbeat, it's like very staccato, and it's just in complete 180 from the violin. And then you look at like later, the drums and the bass get added at the same time. The drums kind of push the song forward forcefully in a way, whereas the bass kind of hangs trying to pull everything back.
Wow.
That's analysis. Yeah.
Serious shit right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like the idea of embedding a theme throughout the instrumental is something I don't think we've seen throughout all of this, because you have songs that are great songs like Folsom Prison Blues that definitely, like, the instrumental ties into the narrative and the theme of the song, but it's not layered. It's not, you can't keep going deeper with Folsom Prison Blues. You can keep going deeper with Float. You could talk about, like, allegorical stuff, like, I had this thought over the course of the weekend that, like, the violin could be representative of, like, a significant other and the banjo of a child, right? Because the violin shows up without the banjo at times, and it's much more controlled, it's much more desirable, whereas the banjo is something that is a lot more energetic, and not that children aren't desirable, but it's something that you're just it's there, and you have to deal with it, you know?
So you should write for First Angel Media.
Yeah,
hell Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's gonna write my article.
Yeah, I thought I was like, let's pretend I'm in AP Literature. What would I say about this song?
I hate all the other songs now. They all suck.
I already hated YMCA.
That was deep.
I thought my song was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Your song was pretty cool.
Bono gets raspy and cleans up, and it sounds cool at times. And the Edge does some cool stuff, and it's pretty cool.
I think you should only do your mouth. Just lean forward.
Just be me. Yes. I agree.
Okay, lean back. We're done with this.
Having said that, considering that I am not allowed to vote for Float, I really didn't. I haven't known much into, like, that funk genre prior to really doing this show, but I really enjoyed Rubber Band Man. There was something really fun about it that was like, every time I listened to it, it got better.
Yeah, Rubber Band Man is. I mean, okay, so I understand you're deep into Float. Rubber Band Man's about a guy that plays music with a rubber band between his toes. I mean, come on. It's like, it's how essence of music. Like, you can make music out of anything. It's kind of like
Rod's
to me
proof of
how
that.
I was doing that earlier.
Doing that earlier?
Yeah.
So, Rubber Band Man is one of those songs that's just, I don't know. It hits you in a spot where it's just a fun song. It's got a really good, catchy, chorus. I mean, hand me down my walking cane. Come on, we're gonna go see the show. It's pretty. It's a story. And I think it's what I like about 70s songs. I mean, everything from, like, Gordon Lightfoot's, the record of Edmund Fitzgerald, Billy Joel, like Piano Man. A lot of the tunes in the 70s were just stories, just really good stories. And so that's why I kind of like a lot of those, unless, of course, it's a Kiss song, then it's just about getting laid, We're getting a plaster caster, Love Gun, Love Gun. We're blaming you. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on. But if I was to pick one, it'd be one. By you two, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. So I would have to go with Rod's choice on this one. Yeah, I like the Flogging Molly song. Hadn't heard it before, but I do like it. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of Social D. I mean, I like Social Distortion. I enjoy their songs, but I mean, it's not one of those bands. I'll go seek out, type thing. I'll enjoy them while they're playing, but it's it's not just not one of the bands that I'm just going to go, oh yeah, that's good. It's like Frank who? Frank. Okay,
Frank who?
Wasn't he in that band? Frank, that guy, Frank. Wasn't he in Sister? No, just kidding.
Frank the Burner Turner.
What band was he in? Was it wasn't it KC and the Sunshine Band in the 70s, something like that? I can't remember. Yeah, it's all right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They're coming to Pittsburgh, by the way, KC and Sunshine Band.
No kidding.
Just in case you want to go see them.
They just going there to visit or something, or
Was that?
they just coming to visit or something?
Yeah.
Or
No, they're on a big ass fucking tour. They're believe it or not, and I found this like amazing. They're selling out like stadiums, not stadiums, but like arenas. KC and the Sunshine Band is selling out. They're playing in front of like 20,000 people.
Where are they
I'm
playing
like,
in Pittsburgh?
Who are they play? I don't know what the venue is that they're playing, but it's a summer tour, and it's supposed to have like a bunch of you know what? They ought to ask the Village people.
No, they don't. No, they
to
don't.
tour with them,
I would say that the Village People are I would say that they're a one-hit wonder, but it wasn't a hit because it's not good.
They weren't a one hit. They were a two-hit wonder.
Yeah.
They had two hits.
In the
Two
Navy.
hits in the Navy. Yeah, that was off album number 2.
One year.
watch it, buddy.
Navy. Yeah. That wasn't gay.
All right. Rod, defend yours. You did that right. You defended yours. Right?
I didn't pick another song though. Don't we have to pick another song, right?
Right, because you got to kind of vote by picking one or two that aren't yours.
We'll go top 2.
I'm going top 2. There's only 3 I can pick. So, my number 3, I'm going to go with. I liked all these, but I'm going to go Rubber Band Man because it's longer than Searching for Redemption. So it's too long for a funk song. Too damn long.
Too damn long.
It's too damn long. Number 2, I'll go with Float. And then number 1, I got to go Social D. I love Social D, and I love that song. It's a cool song. And I like the videos. This now, if Float gets the video, I'll give Float the video.
That's a cool video.
But the Social D video is awesome too. The cartoon style.
Cartoon one. Yep.
The song I'm going with Social D. I got it. That'd be mine.
Yeah. So
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Nate. You're up.
All right. I guess I touched on mine a little bit earlier, but my number 1 I think has to be Rubber Band Man, and I'd go with my number 2. Is Give Me a Sweet and Lowdown. I'm a sucker for the Social D sound, especially the Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes album. I just think that whole thing sounds fantastic. I don't think it would be my personal favorite Social Distortion song as a whole, but it's just the quality is so overwhelming to me that it has to be in my top 2.
Yeah. So that means 1 is number 3.
Yeah, one would be number 3.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to have to give it to Rubber Band Man, too. I'll go Rubber Band Man. I'll go Float. And I'll go 1. Sorry, Rob.
I knew 1 was going to have trouble this week.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of 1 by U2. It was disappointing.
You guys have been wrong twice in a row now, but I still love you guys. You fucked this up now 2 straight weeks. You got the first week right. You fucked up the last 2 weeks. But keep going. I love you guys.
I picked 1. That was my 1. One would be 1 is my first one. Float would be second, and then Social D would have been third.
Thank
That
you.
was my 1, 2, 3.
That was his one.
That was
Go
my
ahead.
one.
Sorry, Rick. Sorry, Rick.
No, it's all right. So I can't pick my own song.
No, you would you? You would?
Yeah.
No.
You would
All right.
voluntarily look at all of these songs and choose YMCA over Social Distortion and Flogging Molly.
All right, settle down in there, kid. Jeez.
My God.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite one of the other ones would be Float. But I mean, it's because it's super personal to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the whole idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second would be Social Distortion because I mean it's Social Distortion, and you're right that they sound so good.
Yeah.
You get to see them; they're so good live. Yeah, I mean you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody is texting me right now. YMCA. Hold on, gotta get rid of that.
Not me. Not me.
So that would
Me
be
either.
second, and then Rubber Band Man would be third, and then one would be last. Well, next to last.
All right, what were everybody's rankings again?
Mine is Rubber Band Man, Float, and One.
All right.
Mine is 1, Float, and a Social D song, Low Down.
I feel like we're all scattered this week.
Yeah.
My number one was Social D. Number 2's Float. 3 is the Rubber Band Man and Freebird.
Freebird. Play Freebird.
All right.
Got the cool bass lines in that song though. It got some just like do, but then it got some cool little riffs. Oh, sorry.
So, after doing
Hold on.
some math and just generally looking at the distribution, a lot of second place finishes for Social Distortion, a lot of second place finishes for Flogging Molly also. Flogging Molly had 3 second place finishes, sorry, and then a first. No, sorry, I added an extra 2. Had 2 second places and a first. Social Distortion had 3 seconds and a first. Rubber Band Man had 2 firsts and a third, and 1 is basically out of the running at this point.
Okay, so we eliminate one,
Yeah. Which
and then the other song.
which one? Oh yeah, the song that shall not be named.
Right. The Voldemort of songs.
The Voldemort of this show.
Voldemort of songs.
Yeah.
I would say it's Rubber Band Man because it got 2 first place votes.
Got 2 votes. It should win.
But
Right?
Social Distortion, like, they got 3 seconds and a first. So
Yeah,
that means everybody had it in their top 2.
We're not looking for the second greatest song of all time out of this group. We're looking for the best.
No, but what I'm saying is that Rubber Band Man is like, it's almost hit or miss, right? Social Distortion is consistently up there for everybody. Flogging Molly's in a similar way, but just to less of an extent. Really, I feel at this point it's between Sweet and Lowdown and Rubber Band Man.
Okay, so then that
So-
comes down to the 3 of us who don't have those 2 songs,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that what we kind of came up with?
My vote would go to Rubber Band Man by the Spinners.
I'm not allowed to vote for Social D, right? So I'll have to
No.
go with Rubber Band Man too. So
Well, you and Chris are both basically out of this, right?
Yeah.
Because you'd end up voting for each other's
Yeah.
songs.
that's true.
So I'm gonna bounce it to Rod.
I'd have to go Social D.
Ooh,
If it's just those 2,
it was just those 2.
I mean, I guess where did I put Social D originally? Second, right?
Second, yeah, behind Float.
Yeah, float. Yeah.
I don't know though. See, I feel like it got 2 first place votes. I feel like that should count more than a bunch of second place votes.
Well, if you assign point values, Rubber Band
Yeah, but
Man
then
got.
We should figure out how we're voting this.
If you assign
No,
point value, if you assign
I
like
think we
point
should be
values,
doing it like this. Because once you assign a point system, then
yeah,
it becomes too tied to the
it becomes
point system.
rigid.
Yeah.
It becomes rigid.
Yeah.
If you want to if I throw my 2 cents as the fact that it's got 2 first place votes, yeah, you have to go that.
Yeah, I would end up going Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, I think that too. I think if you got 2 first place votes. Now, yeah, if you got 2 first place votes and then 2 first place votes for another song, that's different. But you got 2 first place votes and the other 3 are scattered. I mean, I think that should be the winner. Guess we never really talked about how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of
Yes, it
figuring this
finished
out as we
unanimous
go.
last. Thank you. There's a text chain going on about YMCA behind the scenes.
Yeah, where it was ranked unanimously last, where it
Yeah.
belongs.
There's no question about that song. No question.
Oh, that one
If
was
you were
easy.
literally, if you were to put it up against any of the other songs that we have brought to this, it is 16th. It is in dead last amongst everything we've brought.
I don't know. One
He's
took a
going off
beating.
like I did last week, man. it's like I had my feel of that song last week. It was like I just really, it's like I torched that song so bad last week, and this week it's
Browns.
Nate's. I think it was tonight the fact that they played it at his dance that just set him off.
I was like, my
Oh my
girlfriend was like, "Oh, this is fun," and she goes up and starts doing it, and she's like, "Why aren't you joining in?" And I go, "There's a personal reason."
So did Rubber Band Man win?
I believe
I
so.
say yes.
All right.
I think
All right.
I'm
this
cool.
Wow.
is Rubber Band.
That's
Our winner for this week is.
I agree.
Wait, there's the theme song.
I don't remember the theme song.
Now you go.
Rubber Band Man by the Spinners.
Nice.
So
That joins
that will
Folsom
join
Prison.
the likes of Folsom Prison Blues and What a Wonderful World.
And what a weird group we've got.
What an odd, eclectic group this is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I think we should now get to nominations.
Okay, before I got a couple things though. Who in the pool had Den Man throwing a Social D song out before anybody else? Exactly.
not me.
Nobody.
It's a weird group, right?
Right. So this is three times we've done this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think now. No 80s metal song so far.
No.
Nope.
No. Which is weird.
No rap, which that was expected.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, like there are some rap songs that you can get up.
No, but nothing's been suggested thus far.
I'm gonna change that tonight.
You're changing that tonight?
I might. Now that you've explicitly mentioned it, I might change that.
Oh, great.
Ice baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, can I go off on a quick tangent?
Of course, always.
Awesome. If Rod's like, whatever.
Sure.
So last week, on Saturday night, one of Nate's favorite bands was in town here, and we went to see them. They're called Avatar.
I heard it. Yeah.
All right. So I said to Nate, well, what is it before we went? And he said, well, they're like a Swedish circus death metal band. Yes, I see the look on your face. Swedish circus death metal. So there were 3 bands. I didn't know any of them or any of the songs. Avatar was amazing. And they are Swedish circus metal.
All right then.
Their tour ends May 19th
I'm
in
gonna throw that
Pittsburgh.
out there. And they end their tour in Pittsburgh at the Roxy Theater.
Next
Wow.
Friday.
Really?
Wow.
The first band was called Orbit Culture. They only played for half an hour. They were great.
Very good. Yeah. The second band was called Veil of Maya. They were okay.
They were like, and you guys might know this better because I don't listen to a lot of like newer heavy metal, and especially that kind of hardcore like stuff. But it's like they were trying to be like dissonant or something. Like things didn't match up for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I see a band that I don't know, you can usually find something to kind of hang on to and be like, okay, I hear like the bass line or the guitar riff or something there, or you pick up on the chorus and you're like, okay, whether you like it or not, I find something to hang on to. And like, there's metal bands now that like, I don't know what they like. I don't know if the guitar player and the drummer even know what the other guy's playing kind of stuff. And then I think, wait, maybe I'm old. You're like, yeah.
That's what it is.
It's that 30 thing.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
You quit listening to
you're
music.
old.
When you're 30 years old, you quit listening to new music. You
Oh,
just
no,
can't-
but like, no, I'm like, I search out new music as much as I can.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you're rare.
I'm like a junkie with that. So that's what. And so when Avatar came on, I was like, please, dear God, let these guys be. And they were really good.
Yeah, I'd known a lot of their stuff before we went to that concert. I mean, some of it, but I'd never seen them live before, and it was one of those concerts that you tell people if you can go. Just don't hesitate. Just go.
All right. So that was my little tangent.
All right. So I
They'll
assume
be here the 28th. That's a Sunday at the Roxy.
Oh, at the Roxy. Oh, they're not coming till the 28th.
Yeah.
Where'd I get the night from? Okay,
I have
cool.
no idea.
And I'll be in Wisconsin. My nephew's getting married the day before.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I won't be around the 26th, just so you guys know, that Friday.
Okay.
We'll figure something out.
That's the Friday before Punk Rock Bowling here in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
You going to see Susie Moon? You going to go see Susie Moon?
It's going to be, there's a lot. Susie Moon, Bad Religion, Rancid, the Dropkick Murphys, L7, Suicidal Tendencies.
L7. Oh, man.
Oh.
Isn't Bad Cop on that bill again?
What's that?
Is Bad Cop on the bill this year? I felt like they were, but I don't know.
I think Bad Cop's on the bill.
I know Playboy Man Baby is.
Playboy Man Baby. If you get a chance, go listen to Playboy Man Baby.
And the Svetlanas.
Oh,
Don't listen. Do not
Lanas.
listen to the Svetlanas. Watch the Svetlanas. It's a visual experience as much as it is auditory.
If you want to see a woman who has likely killed someone, watch the Svetlana.
Wow.
Yeah.
They did a show over quarantine, and because it was in their basement they're playing, and the drummer was held hostage, like very clearly.
Very clearly.
Like, his eyes screamed a cry for help.
Help me.
Anyway, let's move on to the nominations. Nominations for the upcoming week.
So that means Chris will go last.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I might as well go first since I had the
Yeah, you had the bottom.
I think you forfeited your choice for this week too.
Not that we're establishing like a tanking system, but you get to go first after that one.
Okay.
You get to redeem yourself.
Here's my song. This is much more on brand for me. I'm not sure what was happening last week. This is a foundational punk song, but most people don't think of it that way. But it kind of is one of the more foundational punk songs. It's a little bit older, and Nate, you're going to groan. It's "Love Will Tear Us Apart Again" by Joy Division.
Hmm.
Huh.
Nice.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
That landed like
Tune. That's a really, 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 really good tune.
Yeah.
Okay.
You definitely redeemed yourself
Yeah,
there on
that's
that one, Rich.
You get
Yeah.
like you don't get
That's a
fully
kudos pick.
forgiven
Yeah.
for the YMCA incident is what we're going to consider it from now on. But you're on your way to people forgetting about that.
I gotta write that down. What is it?
Love
Tear
Will
Us
Tear Us
Apart.
Apart
Joy Division.
by Joy Division. And
I'll
you know
post
what?
it later.
You're going to get through the chorus and realize you've heard it before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds like an NXS song to me.
No, jeez.
They'll be coming. They'll be
That's like compared to that was a good one, Rod. You never cease to amaze me. I think you took a little bit too much off the top there, brother. Shaved a little bit of the brain off.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to write that down. See, I wrote that thing down.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, Rod, you're probably not going to like it.
Why?
Just, I don't know. Just a gut.
I gotta look for something real quick.
Oh,
Keep talking. I'm still here.
All right, where'd you go?
There was I must have. I don't know what to do with it. There's this band from Pittsburgh. Am I there yet? Here I am.
Yeah.
There's a
Sure.
band. I forget their name. They're from Pittsburgh, and they're like. And I listened to them. I thought Rich would like this. They have a female singer. They're kind of like Missing Persons singing meets like almost like Rush music. It's very 80s. It's very bass. There's the bass guitars doing a lot. I forget the name of the band though. It's very 80ish though. They're from Pittsburgh. So they're at the Millville Music Festival next week somewhere. But
So if I just look up Millville Music Festival and just start listening from that,
Probably
I'll run
450 bands. Yeah.
yeah,
But that's what I do.
find it. I'll find it and send it to you.
Because like the big posters you'll see
To
on.
me too, Rod. If it's got Rush
Okay.
in there, that sounds like something I'd be interested in.
It's very weird. The music, at first I heard her singing, I'm kind of like, well, this is kind of like Missing Persons, real 80s sounding. Then I started listening to music, and I'm like, the bass player's definitely into Geddy Lee. And it's very like early 80s. Like, I'm like, this is strange. But yeah, it's cool though to hear it.
Yeah, you got to find that and send it along.
Yeah, I thought I snapshotted it so I'd remember the name, but I guess I didn't. Don't remember Smokey's Tavern next Saturday.
Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. It's time for our weekly Killing Me plug.
Here's our last show for the year, I think. No, we're playing the Subalpine. You remember the band Tiger Sex?
Yes, you guys played with them at Hell in Ohio.
No, we didn't. No, we saw it. We watched a clip from them from Hell is Ohio. They're going to be at the Subalpine some random Thursday night coming up, and we're going to open for them.
Nice.
But no, our last. I don't even know when that is, but yeah, Millville's the old Smokey's Tavern. We all love Smokey's Tavern, so come on down.
Yeah.
About 9:00.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was your
Yeah.
weekly Killing Me plug.
Plug.
Come see
Rod,
us.
you're
We're still
killing
looking
me.
for.
You're killing me, Rod. You're killing me.
Killing me. We're still looking for a guitar player with backup vocals. You don't throw that out there. There got that in for the Green Day show. It's just a one-time thing, so we're still looking.
Still looking.
Yep, we got one of the masters back for one song. The rest should be coming within about 2 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks, so all 9 songs should be done. So,
You guys have 9 songs?
9 songs. Chris is working on the next video for Coming Undone. It's another pop punk song.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then I told the guys we gotta do a video for Shut the Fuck Up because we need to do that. So We need to get us something together for the video. Shut the fuck up. And there's an old beer distillery, or there's an old distillery in Connellsville,
Mm-hmm.
and it has graffiti and shit in it, and it's just cool as hell looking in it, and you can just walk in there and fuck around if you want. So it'd be a good place to make a shut the fuck up video, I think. I don't know. We'll see.
You could just walk around Connellsville and put tape on people's faces.
That'd be good for a video. I don't care if I get punched.
Yeah.
I'll get punched.
We should have played that song as soon as you nominated YMCA.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Love Will Tear Us Apart Again by Joy Division.
Yes.
Oh,
right.
Sorry, I went off on my tangent. Sorry, I'll just go ahead.
That's fine. It was
Go
the
ahead,
week-
Joe. Oh.
One got hammered pretty bad, so you're up, Rod.
All right, I'm up. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm tired of these fucking pussy bullshit songs. We're doing this week. Rod's picking Metallica, Seek and Destroy, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Beat that.
yeah.
Fuck, beat that song. Beat that song, motherfucker. Don't give me your Joy Division in excess shit. Beat Seek and Destroy. Bring that up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Woo, 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 woo.
I heard you say Metallica, and I was so worried you were going to say Master of Puppets.
You know what I was going to say? I was going to say Metallica 1.
That would have been funny.
I had to go with Seek and Destroy.
Seek and Destroy is good.
Now that's a 7-minute song you can enjoy, not that rubber band shit. But anyway, go ahead. Oh wait, that shit won. I better watch. That shit won.
All right, bounce it to somebody.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take the award now. I'll shoot it over to. We'll go to Den Man.
All right, you want 80s metal?
Uh oh.
Jeez.
Wow.
No.
Triumph.
Yes.
Here we
gonna
go.
give it to you. This is when I first heard this. I'll never forget it. I was working as a dishwasher, and I had to tune in this radio station that was all staticky. But I knew it was coming out that night, and I heard it for the first time. It blew my mind. It was Rat, Lay It Down. One of the best guitar riffs that ever existed, and one of the best guitar solos, I think. That
All right.
hit that song.
Still not a Triumph song. I'm just like
No, I'm thinking about that, but yeah. I mean, there's some good Triumph songs.
Maybe
Rat.
next time, all Triumph songs. Everybody has.
Everybody has a Triumph song.
Yeah. We can do that.
Lay It Down by Rat is a good song.
Yeah.
Lay it down.
Yeah. That's solid.
Cool.
All
And
right.
you're right, it's a good riff.
Yeah. I guess it's me then.
And Northern Steel played that before. Chris and I have played that song.
Yes, we have. I was just thinking, like, that's the opening song to the Northern Steel song, Northern Steel's concert. Yep.
That 1980 fucking 4, 6, or 5 or something.
It was 1986.
86.
And that is your.
Greensburg Garden Civic Center.
You were there, Rich.
I was there.
You were there. Witness history.
Yes, it was history. This is your Western Pennsylvania obscure music history moment. Northern Steel playing
Sponsored
their
by
one.
PPG Paints Arena.
Yeah,
We were pretty damn good that night, though.
that's right.
You guys were pretty good that night.
Yeah, and we had the hit song that we all wrote together. I still like that song a lot.
Yeah.
Fire in her eyes. Fire in her eyes. Oh, I know how that goes.
All right.
That was like a Dawkins, almost like a Dawkins riff he played, right?
Yep. Oh,
It was pretty much. That was a really good riff, man.
There it is. 3 episodes and 45 minutes into the 3rd episode, and we finally have our first mention of Dawkins.
Yeah. Nice.
I really figured it would happen day 1.
Yeah, that's a spot.
I guess it's Nate's turn. Nate's nomination.
Yeah.
What?
So, I was listening to a lot of stuff, and I was thinking, when I think greatest song of all time, you talk about like lyrical complexity and how the meaning of a song is like created through words. Now, I thought to myself, what happens if you take the words out of a song and it still has a meaning and it still has a beautiful tone to it? I am nominating a foundational piece of music, not punk music, not rap music, music as a collective. This week, I nominate Für Elise by Ludwig van Beethoven.
Oh.
You know, I thought I was going to be the one that went all the way out there, but I thought my pick was like they're going to be like, huh?
Police, what?
Yeah.
And I have to say that's got my vote right now, man. That's a really growing up that song, and for Elise, that is a piano masterpiece. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh.
I tried to learn how to play that song, and I broke my finger. Well, not literally, but it felt like it. Oh, shit.
Hey there, Destroyer, you're going to get beat by the piano player.
No way. No way.
Your big, strong, tough Metallica metal guys are about to get kicked in their ass by Ludwig, by a guy named Ludwig.
They're gonna get beat by a deaf guy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This show's gone right to the shitter. Right to the shitter, I say.
Is that where you're going? Where are you heading now? You're leaving?
I need some coffee, for fuck's sake. I can't. Holy fuck. I need a cup of coffee. I'll be up all night now. I'm all distraught. Holy fuck. Oh my god. YMCA, I'm bringing it back next week. I don't care.
So,
all right.
Wait. What was the name? What's it called again?
It's Für Elise.
Für Elise.
F-U-R.
Yeah, I'll send it in the chat. The
E-L-I-S-E.
The U has umlauts too.
They didn't play that at the school dance tonight.
No, I don't think so.
All right, Chris, you're up.
All right, so, okay. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard this band or not, but I spent this week pondering tunes that I thought were great tunes, great songs, but didn't get any airplay out of them. They basically got airplay, but they're not what you would basically consider like mainstream big huge hits that everyone would know. So I was looking at those, kind of going in that direction. Coffee. I have one of those.
You're getting some good action.
I think mine's same color as that too. Anyway, same color Keurig. Yes, that's it. Red.
The cinematography is something to see.
Yes, very good.
Thanks.
So, my next few, I'm starting to go like songs that I personally think are great, are some of the greatest songs ever written, regardless of what anybody else would think or not think. But so this is a band from Iceland. And they're called Of Monsters and Men, and it's a song called Little Talks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dear God, yes. Oh, that has my vote right now.
Wait, what's happening?
That song is absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely fantastic. It's such lyrically, it's such a great tune.
I thought I would have to be the one to nominate that eventually. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Of Monsters and Men. Little Talks. That's one of my all-time favorite great songs. That whenever I hear it, it's like it sucks me in. So, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know that one? I'm sure you've heard it on the radio. It has been on the radio. I mean, during its period, like what it was like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. The teens, it got some heavy radio airplay. Okay, little talks, but yeah, they're I don't. Iceland just seems to have like some odd, like sugar cubes. Bjork. They have some unique. The way their voices are. They have that specific accent that you can just pick up, even when they're singing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my nomination. So you never heard of it, Rich?
I don't think so.
How about you, Dead Man? Have you ever heard of them?
Heard of them, yeah.
Yeah. Rod? Nope. I didn't think so.
If they're not on my computer and I'm recording it, I probably don't listen to it anymore.
Come on, old man. You got to start listening to stuff.
Yeah.
I listen to the Interrupters now.
That's
all
right.
right.
That's a step
They got
towards
some-
of Monsters and Men.
They got some great songs. I'm just saying. They got some really great songs. Well, I don't know if they're great songs. They got really good songs. Well, can you do it? Can someone read back the 5 songs?
Yeah, let's
Get ready for this
Like,
one.
just give me a minute. What the fuck's going on?
Okay.
Let me hear it.
Let's hear it.
So as nominated this week, Denman selected Lay It Down by Rat. Chris selected Little Talks by Of Monsters and Men. I selected Furelise by Ludwig van Beethoven. Rod selected Seek and Destroy by Metallica. And Rich selected Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division.
I love Joy Division.
Thanks for saving the best for last.
I don't know what. It's the one that I was making the playlist and I was like, oh, I only have 4 songs. Which one did I forget? And it was Love Will Tear Us Apart.
Oh man.
What the hell is going on, guys? What the fuck is that? I was gonna nominate that this week, and I should have. 4 Non-Blondes, that "What's Up" song. What's going on? I should have this week. It fucking would have fit.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
So wait, you just made a playlist of those 5 songs?
Yeah.
Good luck. I don't know you guys. I know you. Wait, I know Ken, man. I don't know you fuckers. I don't know you other fuckers. I don't even know you guys. I just can't.
I
Remember Beethoven.
Superstition a couple weeks ago, which I didn't see coming.
That was the biggest shock so far to me.
Well, I think we shocked everybody this week. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I can't, not only do I don't know the songs, I can't pronounce them or the fucking people who play them. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Where's AC/DC?
Yeah, that's right. Back in Black, man. What the? Oh, my God. Wow. Wow.
This is a strange group.
This is a very strange group.
You guys are some strange motherfuckers right here. These are some strange people in this virtual room. If anybody was watching this show, they don't record anymore. They ain't watching this. They ain't listening to this podcast. They're going, what's wrong with these guys?
To be fair, I probably should publish the first video.
That's true. We
At some point.
figure out how to do that.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll do that like tomorrow.
Does anybody know how to podcast?
I just put it up on YouTube. It'll be
I
fine.
don't know.
That's
Yeah.
true. YouTube's fine.
Yeah.
Tube it.
To be fair, though, our viewership will drop around 2 minutes and 11 seconds in, though.
Yeah,
Minutes 11 seconds.
Yes, remember, Chris, when you're making that fancy video, make sure something crazy cool happens at the 2 minute. Well, yeah.
So that in the Coming Undone, I've already chosen my 2 minute. You're sitting there playing the bass, and then you just look in the camera and you go, you get this weird ass face. It's just like, huh?
Cool.
That's the 2 minute and 11 second.
That's 2 minute 11. Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 minute and 11 seconds. It's
I was
just,
thinking the Tilton coffee cup would also be good in that area because it's funny looking. My Sheets
nothing's
cup.
fu-
My
yeah.
Dunkin' Donut cup, actually. The weirder, the more dumb shit you put in that video, the better off we're going to be. Believe me.
There's gonna be surprises in that.
Ooh.
So in that video, stuff that I'm gonna intercut shit that you are not expecting. That's not
Cool.
has nothing to do with the band.
Cool. Put in some BCMC stuff in the middle of it then.
There you go.
Put it in a whole different band.
Put in a completely different song.
Who are these guys?
Yeah.
Why did the audio quality drop so much?
Oh, yeah.
Look, I can send him the tracks. We can have him remaster the music for us if you want me to. I can just send
I
him
don't think the remastering is going to be able to fix my terrible guitar playing.
Really? You'd be surprised.
Yes, you would.
He was able to
There's those little lines that they can take and put a little dot on and raise the pitch here and lower the pitch there, and it's amazing. It's amazing what they can do these days.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Billie Eilish has a career. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
What's wrong with Billie?
mastering.
I'm nominating one of her songs next week.
You better not. You will go back into exile.
Well, I was going to so I was going between 5 different songs this week.
Oh, so
And
was I.
one of the songs, whenever I finally made a decision, you know what, I'm just not going to go for the popular tunes. All right. But my original thought this week was going to be a Michael Jackson tune.
Well,
It was Thriller.
Thriller.
I think that's one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
in the
that.
conversation.
Yeah, the music video in its own, just out of this freaking world. And I'm a horror man, so that's kind of why it's got Vincent Price in it, for fuck's sake. Come on, But then I just ruled out those high end, really I know what that tune is.
Okay, speed round.
Speed round.
Best Jackson song. Go.
Best
Thriller.
what song?
Best Michael Jackson.
Man
Best
in the
Michael
mirror.
Jackson.
Man in the mirror.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Man in the mirror.
Nate's pondering.
I'm pondering.
But there aren't any.
It's a lightning round. You're supposed to just whatever pops from your head.
Yeah, it's got to be Thriller.
Thriller. Thank you.
Because I can't. There's another one that I'm thinking of that's in my head, but I can't think of
Beat
the
it.
name of it.
Beat it. Yeah, with Eddie Van Halen. Should have said that.
Come on, Thriller's epic. That's just
why-
an epic tune.
No, it's not. The video's epic. The song
Oh,
is
it's
not
Smooth
epic. Not
Criminal.
even-
How do I forget the name of that
Oh,
song?
Oh,
Smooth
yeah,
Criminal.
wow.
Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, that's a
I actually like Alien Ant Farm's
Yeah,
version
yeah.
of that
Alien
song
Ant Farm
better.
version is
That's a really great version of that song.
Yeah.
It's got that weird, like, early 2000s new metal kind of sound.
Yep.
Okay, second speed round. Best Alien Ant Farm song.
They don't
Yeah.
have
Smooth
any.
Criminal.
Smooth
Criminal.
Criminal.
yeah.
Third
Screen
speed
Little
round. Best
Pill.
version of Smooth Criminal.
Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant Farm.
Well, they were good at these speed rounds.
Yeah.
We're good at the
Oh, okay. Speed round. Best Triumph song.
Ooh. My favorite one is
South.
It's like I don't know. He's like, this-
They lay it on the line. Nate,
No,
lay it on the
Lay it on
line.
the line.
There you go.
mine is from Thunder 7, which I think is their best album.
Thunder Cinema.
You guys a big Thunder 7 fan?
Oh, 7.
Thunder 7.
I thought you
That's
said
me,
Thunder
sir.
Cinnamon.
No, that to me is their best, absolute best song, or best album. And I think Spellbound is probably my favorite Triumph song of all time. Spellbound from Thunder 7. That to me, there's not a bad song on that album. And I mean, they're good. Like, I seen them for Allied Forces. I seen Never Surrender. Seen Thunder 7 tour. And then, unfortunately, I saw Sport of Kings. I even drove to Johnstown, PA to see it. But I got to see White Lion before the Pride album. They had the one, I think, with it. I think it was called Cherokee or something.
Yes. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That guy, the singer, was just at the Hard Rock the other night, Mike Triumph.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just in Pittsburgh.
Supposedly, Vito Bratta's coming out of seclusion
Really?
to do some stuff. Yes. Because, like, he's good friends with Eddie Trunk, right?
Yeah.
And so he hadn't literally had not picked up a guitar 20 plus years. He packed all his guitars up, put them up in the attic and everything. And he got, Eddie Trunk had a story. He says he went upstairs and actually pulled out his guitars and was amazed at how badly they had become. Like the stuff had fallen apart, like literally, like because it was in an attic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like his guitars were trashed and had to send them out to get like worked on or whatever. But he's been, I guess he's look. He's telling Vito Bratta, people want to hear you play. They want to, they really liked. I think as a guitar player, Vito Bratta is one of the better '80s guitar god, the so-called guitar god people out there.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, he was real. I mean, his solos were like my wait. I think my favorite album by them is Main Attraction.
It's a good one.
A question from the Peanut Gallery.
Wait.
That's funny. I get it now.
Wait.
So I'm guessing this guy you're talking about is from White Lion?
He's the guitar player.
Or Vito Bratta, yeah.
Yeah, Vito Bratta was the guitar player.
I thought there was something, didn't he? I thought when he quit playing, there was something wrong with him. He couldn't play or something.
No, he was just from what the 30-minute broadcaster that was talking about White Lion and what happened. White Lion live just really never really caught on. I mean, they were okay live. They were pretty good live, but they weren't like, oh man, they kicking fucking ass type live band. They had some good songs, but with the way, and a lot of it had to do with how. I mean, if you listen to a lot of the Pride album, it's just Vito Bratta never really doubled up his guitars that much. He was just basically, he wasn't going for that big, huge sound like so in live, it sounded even thinner, you know what I mean? So wasn't like rocking the auditoriums, let's put it that way. You get the crunch of like a Rat or Motley Crue. It fills the arena. There, it never like transposed to arenas. You know what I mean? They're good tunes, but they just never really caught on live. I guess. Yeah.
That era, you had to work arenas. You had to work in big show arena style.
Yeah, and I think they would have been more. I mean, they were a metal band, but I think they would have been like I don't know, like Survivor core, like Survivor, like the Vital Signs album that that kind of there should have been more in that frame, and they did a really good version of that of the golden earring tune. Yeah, Radar Love. They did a really good version of that. And then When the Children Cry, obviously, but Little Fighter is a great tune.
Yeah.
Love that song.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, that's just I think they were really good.
Kix is calling it quits. Did you see that, boys?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Kix quit.
No way.
Yes, Kix kicked the bucket.
They were supposed to be coming to. They come to Pittsburgh every year, but they're retiring before they come this year.
Yeah.
Meantime, did you see the pictures of the latest pictures of Lita Ford?
Yeah.
She looks so old. It's sad.
I mean, she aged that much in a year.
In a couple years, yeah. I'm not kidding.
Nate, you can edit this part out where we're making fun of Lita Ford.
Oh yeah, I figure we could probably just cut it off like 5 minutes ago.
Hey, you know what though? When you opened for her, whenever that was a couple years ago, I thought she sounded pretty good.
And that's what everybody they're saying on this tour that that her and her band sound great. They're like she still kicks ass, and which is cool.
She's aged a lot. I'll put some pictures up on that.
And I don't know if the Tubes, I know their bass player had died. I don't know if they're still going to do anything or not.
Wow.
I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he died maybe, I think it's within the last year or so. Yeah, he died.
I don't remember that.
And I was like, that guy was like nice and said hi to me and stuff. I was like, oh, that's fine. He's like, man, you guys are good. Him and the guitar player we're standing there and we come off stage. So
on our Discord channel, the General, I put some pictures of her up there. I had a friend that went to see her and took pictures, and I was like, wow.
Is she in that white outfit?
Yes.
Yes, I saw this.
Wow.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Pictures. Let's do that.
I see that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, she looks like a grandma.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I saw her. I was like, wow.
2 years ago, man, she was not looking like that. That's for damn sure.
All right, Den Man.
Right next to her.
Move in, Den Man.
Now I can probably get her. Yeah.
Hey, he still got her. Don't matter.
Oh, they just had the rock and roll cruise, the metal cruise, and Chris Holmes has a band now, like her ex-husband and the Wasp. Man, does he fucking good? He is like
he was in Wasp. Guitar
Wasp
player from Wasp.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
he was also, but she was Chris Holmes was his that was Lita Ford's husband. They were married.
Yeah. Oh. They were married for a little bit.
Yeah.
And Lita looks like she does, and Blackie Lawless looks 10 times worse than Lita Ford. That's the singer for Wasp. He looks like an old lady too.
He does. He probably is an old lady.
Vinnie Vincent. Go look for Vinnie Vincent from Kiss.
Well,
he looks like an old lady.
Well, Vinnie Vincent, he's transitioning. You know that.
Oh,
he's one of those. He's one of those. He's trans. He's like he was playing with the Kiss. The Kiss cruise. I think he was on the Kiss cruise a year or so ago. Wow. But he was always feminine. He was never a. I mean, just look it up. The video. he looks out of place in that damn song.
Great song.
Masculine metallic.
Vinnie Vincent, out of all the people that have been in that band, he looked out of place more than anybody else. There's some really good video of whatever he was. Was it Ankh? What was he? What was his name? What was his thing? He was the Egyptian Ankh symbol or whatever he had on his face. I don't know.
Oh, I don't even know.
It's some weird ass like Egyptian symbol that he had on his
We've
face.
had no Kiss songs yet. What are we on?
Okay, speed round. Best Kiss song.
Oh,
I was made
I
for
don't know,
loving
but
you.
he really wrote it and sang it and played it.
What?
I don't know, but Ace Frehley sang it, wrote it, and played on it. The hits of the best Ace. That's Ace. I don't know.
I was made
Fuck.
for loving you.
Oh my God! I knew somebody's going to say that. I'm just please. Oh my God! Here we go
Okay.
to disco.
In-
YMCA. It's fun to stay at the. I was made for loving you. YMCA. I was.
Okay, to be fair,
You can edit that out.
I didn't really grow up on Kiss, but I did grow up on. There was like this Scooby Doo movie that had that song in it that was like Scooby Doo meets Kiss. And that was literally my first exposure to like rock music as a collective. So it's a personal thing for me, but that's what anytime somebody says Kiss, that's where my mind immediately jumps.
All right, forget the Kiss thing. Forget it. Just forget that.
Speed round.
Shout it out loud.
Shout it out loud. It's a great one.
You know, just this is like call your friends in the neighborhood. Get the party started. Don't let them tell you that there's too much noise. They're too old to really understand. You can't have it any other way. Body's got to rock and roll. Whoa. Shout it. What song did we play like? How many times did we play that song in the kids' living room? Like thousands. At least 1,000. Brian, I can't think of his last name, but his first name was Brian, I think.
Brian, the bass player.
Yeah, the bass player. He had the Vinnie Vincent bass. Because it was the flying V bass. It was the Vinnie Vincent bass. Remember?
Yep.
And then Tom Toth and his Kramer guitar.
What?
Nice.
They're talking about Detroit Rock City.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. We played that song 1,587 times a night.
That and the other one.
Heaven's on Fire.
Yeah.
We played the shit out of that song too.
We did. Because didn't he have like the Animalized tour? Like he had a beta. Yeah, he had the Betamax for the VCR. It was the Betamax VCR, the top loaded one, and he had the Animalized tour, and that's what we were watching. That to learn how to play, Heaven's on Fire.
On Fire, yeah, that sounds familiar, vaguely.
Yeah. The funniest thing was like Brian, I guess he had that younger brother who's autistic, and so back in the 80s, mouthwash had alcohol in it, real alcohol. You know, like you could get, and his brother downed a thing of mouthwash, and my dad treated him at the hospital in Montsor.
Oh my God.
That's how I recognized my dad. He's like, he's the one that helped my little brother when he overdosed on mouthwash.
Oh my!
Oh, that was too funny. I remember that now. Fuck.
That lightning round didn't go as well.
No, it didn't.
I think we're slowly losing control of everything that's happening, especially with the lightning rounds. So I consider a recap of today. The winner out of this week's 5 songs was Rubber Band Man by the Spinners. Going into next week, our nominations will be Lay It Down by Rat, Little Talks by Of Monsters and Men, Fear Release by Ludwig van Beethoven, Seek and Destroy by Metallica, and Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division.
Yes.
All right. I believe this meeting is adjourned.
Quick.
I think so.
Real quick.
I
wrote a review for a band called the Karens for First Angel Media. Rod, did you hear about the Karens? Do you know about
Yes, I know about them. Yes.
They're a punk band. They just put out an album, and I did a review on it. So if you go to firstangelmedia.com, you could see that that review of that album that I wrote, and you could link out to their Bandcamp stuff to listen to it. They're not bad. Like you guys should hook up with them.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, I think you guys would put on a good show. And you know who else loves them is the girl Jessica Zorick from God Hates Unicorns.
God Hates Unicorns,
Yeah. Wait.
She wants to do a show with them bad. Oh, there you go. GH.
God Hates
Yeah.
Unicorns. And
Yep.
like a little Broken City Escape Artist sticker down there too.
Yeah. Love
Nice.
City Escape Artist.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are great.
Awesomeness.
This is cool, guys. This is fun.
Yeah.
Sorry about last week
Yeah.
again.
That's fine.
No worries. Oh, that
We
reminds me.
voted for you.
For next week,
Yes.
is Friday good? And can it be earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time?
Well, the reason I say that is like at 9:00 next Friday, we're going to, which would be midnight your time. We're going to an 80s trivia night, which should be exciting.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What time?
like, what's a good time, Nate?
When does trivia start? 9?
9.
So if we start this at like 7 our time, so 10 their time?
Say 6.
Yeah, 6. 6 is better.
Yeah.
So 9 p.m. our time?
9
Yeah.
p.m. your time. So a much
Yeah.
more
Okay.
reasonable hour. I might even be awake for this.
Not me. No, me. No.
No. Just drink your coffee.
Oh no! I want to hear the results next week. I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm ready for next Friday.
I don't know. There was a lot of excitement around Nate's fluorescent song. Chris said something about Monsters Inc. song that was in Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
I don't know. So your guys are in trouble. Plus, they're
This
They're not
little
better
band called Metallica that nobody
You
knows.
know we're on the same wavelengths, man. I swear to God.
Yeah.
He nominates for Elise. I'm all about that one.
Yeah. I feel like everything else is going to have to contend with Little Talks for this week for me. But that will be a topic of discussion for next week's meeting.
Next
Yes,
week's
sir.
meeting. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right.
I got songs to listen to.
All right? Yeah. You have homework to do.
Yeah.
So-
I do.
All right. See y'all next week.